and welcome. Welcome to an episode of Should You Buy with me, Turbo. So, we're going to look at city skylines. You're thinking of building yourself a city, huh? You're thinking of having yourself some good times and creating a city. Well, we're going to get stuck into it. I'm going to show you an hour's worth of gameplay. And you can tell me what you think. Now there's a lot of DLCs. You see where there's a little icon next to some of these? They're all different DLCs. Oh, Lake Valley, no oil though. Twin Fjords. Oh, we could maybe have this. I think we should just go for something pretty spread out so we can just simply grow quite quickly. This one, we could have a coastline. Yeah, all right, then let's do this one. I didn't see the name, but, well, you rewind it if you want to see the name. So good with the details. Right, I'm just going to crack myself open a tasty beverage. Oh, my favourite. Okay, let's get cracking. So, I've played a lot of this game. There was a great deal of DLCs out. You don't necessarily need all of them, like some of them music packs, but all the others add a little extra je ne sais quoi, a little extra like goodies and details, and they all kind of contribute. You can play the base game, and the base game is often on 75% off because Paradox expect you or want you to buy the DLCs instead. Right, here we go. So we just started. We got some terrain. We need to figure out what we're going to do here. So let's just let's go ahead and just jump straight into it. I'm going to build a pretty basic place because you want it to. The important thing is that you start making cash initially. And then from there, you can start doing the snacky details. So to get set up, it's actually a relatively quick process. I might put that in and do that, okay? So this light area is good for agriculture. All that will become clear in a bit. But for now, all I want to do is get some housing down and get some housing down quickly. Because we have a budget that we need to work to. So I'm just going to stick that in there right now. I love doing square cities. I love the organization of it. But then late in the game, I like to start to do little more extravagant things. But as far as just making cash is concerned, this is my first port of call. This is my first interest. So I'm going to go ahead and just build this exact same thing again. There we go. And it's going to be a commercial and an industrial. So again, just match it up. There we go. I love square cities. They're just so economical. And you can't have, like, not all cities have the fancy bit. You know, you can't have it now. You know, you can't have the whole fancy bit here and there. So, you know, you just can't have it. So, let's go to here. And here. This is water pipes because you need to. They need power, they need water. These are the things cities need. Right, okay, let's continue. So, power. I need power for the water. I'm going to go for a wind turbine. No, I'm not going to go for a wind turbine, actually. I'm going to go for a power station because we're going to need that later on. Let's just extend this and then go this way. And this way. And our power station can go there. There we go. Sweet. Now we need some power lines. We need to hook this up. We also need to get some water sorted out. Yep. So we're going to suck some water in there. And hook that up. Good. There we go. So we've got power. Oh, this isn't powered. Let's put a wind turbine next to that. I also need to think about poop. Always put your sewage outlet downstream from your water collection device. Otherwise, you'll just start sucking up poo water and people will be drinking poop water and they will get sick. Right, I'm going to up the game speed. Now, that's the basic start. You'll see here that I've got negative cash down here in the bottom. But that will improve over time. But for now, we've got the basics in. We just need to let things grow. Cars will come in. And we just need it to develop. Oh, it's a slight downhill. Okay. So we've got our power. We've got our commercial. We've got our industrial. It's all hooked up. All connected. This 1,000 should soon change. We just have to give it time to just ferment, shall we say. And then we'll start making a profit. Good. Now, the reason I left such a big gap here is that eventually this is going to become highway. So I don't like to build around it because you'll inevitably lose that housing, and then you'll have to redevelop that area. So it's better just to, for me personally, it's better just to keep that area open. So if our goal is to hit milestones quickly, that's a milestone is when you hit a certain amount of population, you start unlocking extra things. So our first one will allow us to increase the tax rate and take out a loan. We'll also get garbage collection, healthcare, and education, all of which makes your city more desirable. So, for the moment, we just got to wait until we hit this first milestone. This should go into the green, and your aim is to always have this bank balance in the green. You must always be making cash. Always. It's very important to have all the cash. You need that cash. So, 41 in the plus. I'll take this opportunity to have a little drinky. There we go. Right, so we've hit our first milestone. So if we go to this little icon here, economy, we can change our tax rate. For commercial, residential, commercial, and industrial, I recommend 12% for all. That's like the sweet spot personally. In an emergency, you can change it, but I think 12% is a good balance between, because if tax is too high, no one moves in. That simple. I'm going to take that loan, and we're good. So, now we've got the issue of garbage. People need garbage collection. So we need to build one of those. So let's go here. The garbage. What? Okay, I will have that one. We've got to reconnect the power though. Because currently our city has no power. There we go. And I'm feeling a bit frisky, so I might have a recycling depot as well. Let's leave a gap there. There we go. So we've got recycling and a landfill. The landfill will fill up eventually, but the recycling depot will not. So it's good to have that as like a backup. The pipe is matched up perfectly. Love it. The recycling depot needs water, but the landfill doesn't. Great. So we've got education. We've got healthcare that we need. So we need to go ahead and expand. Now, I could extend this road, but it's going to become a highway, so we'd have to change it anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend this little road. Let's see what happens here. Maybe if I extend it to there. Let's see what happens. Does it... Oh, no, it's just totally blocked off that river. We do not want that. That will cause some flooding. That's a terrible idea. We do not want that. Okay, so narrowly avoided a catastrophe there. There we go. Let's have it as a bridge instead. Thank you. Much better. A little cheeky bridge. That's definitely what we prefer as opposed to everyone getting flooded. So I'm going to add another connection for the power. Like so. And like... No, just the one's fine. Right, let's delete that. And that. Get those roads in. So we can continue as far as here. And then we go up one. Down one to there. Hook that up. Yeah, there we go. Fantastic. More residential space. Got. Let's just continue that. So now I could have extended these roads and made it so they came straight enough the highway. But we're going to turn this into a whole highway area and develop that area. So for now, I just want to keep it relatively simple. We've got some potential coastline there, which I think I will use for tourism. But let's just go ahead and extend that. Because population's the key. You increase the population, that's how you go up in the milestones. And you want the milestones because you want all that good shizness. So let's whack these in right now. There we go. And what I'm going to do, actually, I'm going to delete these two roads. And this will be the area that I'm going to use for healthcare, for education. Oh, I don't have enough for... Oh, okay, we just hit the next milestone. Fantastic. So we've got police, emergency services, unique buildings, a second loan. Fantastic. So let's ramp up the game speed again. I'm going to pause it. Spacebar to pause. We haven't got water. So let's just add those on now. There we go. So that's water. You need power. Or I kind of don't want to... Well, maybe here, actually. Let's just do that. And that. And that. Okay, we can resume. Let's take out that cheeky second loan. And I'm going to pay this and take out another one, just so we've got another 20 bucks, 20,000 bucks available. Let's go for a school. Bing, bang, bong. Perfect. Now the power's disconnected. So we've just got to run that. We can now have a fire department and a police department. If I'm right, that will fit in. So let's get the police department going. Perfect. There we have it. We have ourselves a nice little suburb. We've got some facilities. I like to keep them together because eventually I'll link it with public transport, like a metro or a monorail. But for now, that's good. What I also want to do, though, is increase the amount of residential that we have. More residential. It's all about that sweet, delicious housing. So let's just get some more in. So again, just cram them in. Get them all stuck in. There we go. Oh, tiny towns. So we have park areas, industry areas, landscaping, event policies, parks and plazas. All kinds of good shizness. Different kinds of pathways, different kinds of roads, canals, quays, quays? I think that's quays. We have nature reserve fences so we can create parks in different industries. Look at all this stuff we get. You're spoilt for choice. You're spoilt for choice. We are not going to cover all of the DLC stuff in this one video. It's just not possible in 1 hour. We won't be able to do it. But what I can give you is a look. You know, a look into these things. And if you do buy this game, you can look into it yourself in greater detail. That's the aim of the game in this one. That's what I'm doing with these videos, is just showing you what's going down. Cool. Right. So that's some more housing in. There we go. Let's look at happiness, shall we? So if I click on this one, red is bad, blue is good, okay? So people aren't very happy because I don't have many parks, right? So you can choose all kinds of parks. They have different strengths depending on what you build, and you'll see. But what I want to do is, with my taxes, I want to increase the budget for parks because it gives them a greater radius, okay? So ultimately it will make them more expensive, but their range will be a lot higher. And my favourite one to build are bouncy castles. So let's whack in some bouncy castles. I try not to put them where there's already housing, but in some bits it's kind of unavoidable. For example, this one. So let's whack that there. And let's put maybe one here and one there. Okay, there we go. Max happy there. That's all good. And then this one, I'm going to stick it here. And then one here. And one here. People could not be happier. Now, I'm paying quite a lot of tax on that for those, but I feel like it's worth it. I can also build a high school, which I'm going to do for further education. And I'm going to whack that in somewhere around here, like so. There we go. Perfect. So we've got all our different facilities. I can get rid of this pylon now. We don't need that. You can go. Thank you. So doesn't that look pretty? Now we have some power issues. So I could either wait till I've got 20 grand and get another coal plant, or build some wind turbines. I think I might build some wind turbines, because I don't think my the power demand is all that high. Plus, these wind turbines aren't connected to the grid. So if we just hook that up, like so, and we're good. Power problem shouldn't be a problem anymore. Fantastic. Now we can build, I think it's quays. So let's just start developing this shoreline, shall we? Let's just whack that in like so. And that in like so. Doesn't that look pretty? I love it. I just love having the shoreline just like neatened up. So housing is still expanding. We need to get these other roads in. And we need to get them in a way that they don't interfere with the quays. So maybe I might just put them in and then worry about the rest. So we can just go in a straight line, and we can just zigzag out a bit and go to there. Perfect. It's really intuitive. So I've disconnected my power, so I'm just going to pause the game right there and just just take a moment to reconnect that before we... Because if people don't have power, they tend to get a little bit unhappy about that. There we go. Excellent. So now this bit is so close to the road. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get such a close connection as that. But let's try, shall we? So we've got to go to here. Oh, it does let me. Yes. Perfect. Excellent. And connect. Oh, good. I'm so happy that that lets me connect. It's a little bit more uniform. Have I disconnected the power again? I have, haven't I? Jeeves. Honestly, there we go. Let's just... This power grid issue is a little bit vexing. We can fix it. We've got some commercial needed. So, if I'm not mistaken, we have different types of commercial now. So, we have... it's industrial. We have farming and forestry. Organic produce and organic and local produce. Oh, ferries, transports, trams. We can expand the size of our city. Walking tours. Buses, tours, taxis, postal service. All kinds of things. More things that you could easily afford to do in one go. And that's something you've got to be aware of this game, is that you can't do everything at once. You have to do it piecemeal. You can't... your city will grow over time. You can't do it all at once. You will go bankrupt. So you just have to pick and choose what you do. So this is a district I'm setting up here. When you set this, you can give it a certain category, and it will only be those things. And what we're going to do is we're going to do that local produce commercial area. So we then go to these. We go local produce commercial, and then we just make it a commercial zone. Boop! And that will become local produce and commercial, and it's called Orchard Park. If you want to change it, you can. That simple. So you can customize everything. You can even customize your street names as well. So you can do all that. Great. We're making some bucks. We've got some money coming in. We need some more industry. Clearly, it wants us to have some more industry. Question is, where do we want to have this industry? That is a good question. I feel like maybe we could extend this. Now, normally, it's good to have your industry by the highway. But for now, I don't think we need to worry about that. It's more of a case of just having it, and then we can fix any potential traffic issues in the future. But for now, that rubbish connection we have on the end of the highway will be sufficient. So let's just do this. Whoop, whoop. There we go. Get some industry in there, and then in this one we will have commercial, and then we just need to stick some water in. So we can extend these pipes, because it's all organised very neatly by me, if I do say so myself. There we go. You see the industry's moving in immediately? Excellent. Now I've got power issues. So I'm going to have another coal power plant, because they generate a lot of power for some pollution. But the pollution's not such an issue, because no one lives around this area. And I've deliberately put it away from town. So power issue should be solved. You see that little green arrow that came out of those buildings? Did you catch that? It means that your building is leveled up, which is good. And education and services will do all of that for you. Great. So we've got the beginnings of a nice little place, haven't we, really? It all looks very neat, very uniform. I do want to put another road across here, but I am a bit concerned now because we've got the bend in the river. So, you let me go there, but then, yeah, you don't like that, do you? So I might have to come from the other side. Where can I go to? Let's go to here. Ah, the snap is playing tricks on me. There we go, to there. And then, so, we've got our first little kink. But it's to be expected because there's a bend in a river. So, inevitably, you're going to have sections like that. So, I'm okay with that. The road kind of still fits. Let's see what we can do with here. So, it won't let me, but it will let me do that. And that's a straight line. That's pretty good. Let's go ahead and extend that. It's not snapping to 90 though. Ah, there we go, 90. Perfect, there we go. I try to avoid little bits like this with junctions too close, but I don't expect this to be necessarily a busy part of town. And what I might do is make... No, I won't make it one way. I'll leave it two way. Okay. Can we squeeze a cheeky road in here? No. So it's going to have to be two sections. There we go. The reason I've done that is because I definitely want to have waterside property. I definitely want to develop that. It's definitely something I want to have. We've got 57,000. So I do believe it's time for some cheeky public transport. So let's just extend this. I'm going to press spacebar because I'm going to cut power yet again. So let's just change that like so. Good. We're going to do that. And then this. And then we need tram services. Tram services are better than buses to begin with, I feel. I will have buses eventually, but for now, no. I keep cutting that power. Honestly, such a pain. Don't have water. Let's extend that. Right, you need to have a bit of cash kicking about for trams, because once you build the station, until you build the tracks, you don't really, you're not really getting any benefit. So, I do want to connect over these next two roads. Ah, road tolls, toll booths. Yeah, we're going to want some of those. But not yet. Not yet. I'm determined to be able to make money off tolls, but we're not at that point just yet. Working at night is always difficult. You can't see anything. It poses its own kind of challenges. Let's just get this river sort of okay. And then like so. Goes a little squiggly there, but that's okay. Let's get these roads in. Just get these next two in. Ah, so you just let me put you in straight away. That's great. Always like it when that happens. You don't. Ah, you let me go there, though. And then I can connect up like so. Fine with me. Let's just put in our waterfront. Hey, where's the power problem? What's the problem with... Ah, my days. Honestly, if I cut the power once more, I'm going to have to rethink things. We need to connect this bit. I'm really looking forward to having this waterfront bit done. It's going to be pretty as. There we go. Good. So not all of those roads connect up. Some of them are little cul-de-sacs and stuff. Not the end of the world. But now we need to just take the time to change our roads to roads with tram lines. So you can see that little railway link. It just shows you what's what and what isn't. So we're just going to hook those up. There we go. And what's smart is to just do it in order. Like, do it as you go, working out from this building. Because if you run out of cash, you can make the tram lines operational and up and running so that you'll be okay to do it to start if you run out of cash to continue. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean. Like, just work out from the station. There we go, we do that little cheeky bit. There we go. I like these little bits by the river. I think they're going to be quite cluttered for traffic, but I think they should look pretty cool when they become operational. So I've got 46,000 and people are complaining about power. So I'm just going to add another coal plant. Just to keep them tied over whilst I'm building these tracks. There we go. So I'm going to continue upgrading these. Where are we at now? We are here. No, we're here. There we go. Lovely. So people will love this. You'll see all the happy faces once I start putting the tram lines, making the trams operational. I'm just going to sit down and take the time to do this. The good thing is if you do this now, that when you develop any new property, you can develop it from then on. So it does feel like you kind of got to go back a little bit before you can go forward. Like, I haven't built any new additional housing or anything for milestones, but it's worth doing. It really is worth doing. There we go. And then here. And here. So that's all done. That I won't make a tram line, but I need to do these bits. There we go. Notice I'm not doing the cul-de-sacs, okay? I'm not doing these little bits in here. I have something else planned for those. And what that is will become apparent later on in the game. I'm just planning ahead, that's all. Like when I put all the schools and stuff together, again, that's me planning ahead. Right, so if we go to the transport icon and click on the tram stop, purple indicates tram road. So as you can see, all my grids are completed. And so now I can put in tram routes. Now what I don't like to have is tram routes that overlap, so that I don't have tram routes that cause traffic jams. Oh wait, hang on, I've missed one. I missed this bit. There we go. So what I like to do is I like to do like a modular approach. So again, working out from the tram stop, I'm going to go like that. And put in 4 stops, 1 for each side. So now the little tram poops out, there it is. And we continue on like so. So again, so I have the streets, the stops matching, so if someone gets out the tram, they can cross the street and join the next block. So it's this very modular system of travelling, because I want to make a profit with it. I'm going to put 2 on this one, because the section's quite long. There we go. So we've got our stops, and we do the same. I don't worry about it not matching up too much. If it does match up, great, but if it's a little bit off with relation to the next section, I'm not going to worry too much about that. Look at all the happy faces. Happy times, good things. They love it. They absolutely love public transport. Love it. Look at all the happy faces. They love them trams. And trams don't generate that much more traffic. It's just friggin' brilliant. Oh, messed up there. Let's continue. Whoop. So we put in 2. There we go. So now that section's all connected with trams. Now we need to go across the river. So again, doing the same thing. I'll just put in 2, and that can get you across the river. Then we do here. There we go. And now you can take the tram across the river to this industrial zone. And isn't that amazing, huh? There you go. And if you need to change trams, you can. You just cross the street. Next tram station takes you to the next cube along. Okay? More direct methods of transport will come in later. For the moment, I just need people using the trams. So that needs a stop there, because this is a segment. So now we do that. And this. We have ourselves a little mini tram there. We're going to have one here. There we go. Doesn't it look efficient? No overlaps. The trams all know their route. They just go round and round. They know their route. People know how the tram system works. A moron could come to visit this city and understand how it works and knows that if you board one tram, you have to change a lot. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. But you can get all across the city via table trams. Table trams. Table trams. There's a lot of people on foot. You can see them running around. Have to fix that with these trams. There we go. Whoop. We need to fill in these segments. Like so. There we go. Ah, doesn't it look so efficient? It looks so utopian. Everything's got its place. I love it. There and there. I need to unlock tourism. I need hotels, man. I can't wait to develop this shoreline. Tourism or offices it will be, but I think it's going to be hotels. Because I think that's what I unlocked first. There we go. Whoop. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Can't be happier right now. It just looks so efficient. Right, what's the demands looking like? So down here you can see demands. There's a great demand for industrial. So need to do that. Need to produce some more industrial for people because you want your city to grow. But until I've finished these tram lines, nothing's getting added. There we go. Perfect. Mmm, delicious. And you can see I'm making loads of cash. I got 100 grand now. 100 grand kicking around. It's amazing. Oh, look at that. Fantastic. The city's working nicely. Now we can have a look and see how much money we're making from trams. So I'm going to pay these loans and take them out again. And if we go to transportation, you can see that I'm not making money on my trams yet. So I need more people to use the trams. I need more stuff going on. So maybe if I go to my my policies, do I have boost connections yet? No, I don't have city planning yet. So there's all kinds of things you can tweak, but I just don't tweak them at the moment. For example, parks and recreation. Make sure parks and plazas the envy of the country. Moderately increase land value around parks and plazas. Increases park plazas budget by 20%. Okay? So it makes him even better. But I don't need it. Okay. Do I have a bus station? No. Until I get a bus station, I'm not interested in buses. I will get a bus station soon, but we do need to grow. Do I have highways? I do have highways. So we definitely need to start considering getting a highway in. So this is how it's going to go down. I'm going to make this section. I'm going to do this. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is going to be my area for highway. So let's just link that. And then every 2, I'm going to go across. 1, 2, 1, 2. So that way I'll have motorway junction, motorway junction, motorway going across there. Perfect. Let's put it in. Let's put in our highway. So I'm going to have this raised. And I'm going to have it running from... So if that's the dot, let's go there. No, let's go there. Yeah, let's do that. So you're just going to go in a straight line. Whoop. Thank you. There we go. So on the highway, the right-hand one is the in. And this one is the out. That's correct. So I've gone 1, 2, 3, if I'm not mistaken. Perfect. That's the one I wanted. So I'm going to have a gap between my highways. Let's just whack that in. Fantastic. This is the wrong way around. To change that, you simply click on the upgrade and right-click, and it will change the direction. Perfect. So you've got a very lovely looking raised highway section there. Haven't put in the junctions yet. Haven't connected it to this bit of highway yet. I know, but we will get to that. So maybe I'll leave this section as low down highway and then raise it from here onwards in the interest of keeping part of the original city alive, you know? That's what I think I'm going to do. So, keys. There we go. Just extend that like so. For the river mouth, doesn't it look beautiful? Oh, no, that's snap. Don't like that snap. It's got to be better. There we go. That's the one. Perfect. There we go. That's that developed. So we need to raise the motorway, and then we need to add a junction. So I'm gonna splash out on one of these big ass 4-way junctions, and I'm also gonna raise it up with the page up button, and I'm gonna have it at this angle, like so. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have right there, just like that. Oh, look at that! Don't you look beautiful? There's loads you can get off the Steam Workshop as well, but this is just one you get with the game. So I hook that up and hook that up. And then we need to consider this bit. So if we go... Oh, you don't like that, huh? Okay, well let's just pause it for 1 second. And connect... Oh, okay, you don't like that. I'll just put you there. There we go. Doesn't matter, it's got a tram line on for now, don't worry about that. So we go one segment, and then go up. Perfect. Then we go in a straight line a little bit. Oh, we get a bridge. Oh, I like it. I might go one more along, because we could put in a junction maybe, and then squiggle it. So we go one forward, page up. Across we go to about... so you won't let me put you right next to it because you're a bridge. Fine. Need to change the direction of this one. There we go. Don't mind if it does. And we can go ahead and upgrade these to... No, we can't upgrade them yet. We need to make a junction. Without a junction, we can't do it. So, where's our highway junction going to be? I think we're going to have to raise this and make this a junction. I've got 100 grand. I think that's enough. So, for this one, I'm going to pause it, okay? I'm just going to pause it. I'm going to delete out that. Delete out all this. Delete out those ramps. And I'm going to buy this tile here. So, in case I delete too much of the motorway. Because if you delete too close to the edge and you can't add your motorway back on, you are screwed. You've got to reload. You're absolutely screwed if you do that. So, it goes all the way to here now. So, I might make my junction from here. Yeah, let's do that. So, motorway. And then up one. And then a straight line. Whoop. Like so. Delicious. And then here. Straight line. Up one. Oh no, don't snap. Don't snap to that. Just connect. There we go. Change the direction of that bad boy. Ah, I done it in the wrong order. I should have done the roads underneath because of support pillars. I have made a boo-boo. Let's see if I get lucky. So far so good. Got lucky there. What about here? Ah, what? Amazing. I got lucky both times. Well, isn't that friggin' fantastic? Let's just upgrade that section. So, here we're going to have a junction. Now, I like to build the junction in road first and then change it to an off-ramp. And why will become clear soon. So, we're going to come in. I need to raise this page up. I like long junctions. That's the thing. So we're going to come in there and then to say here and then we do that. There we go. So that's our junction in. So then just connect that like so. That's our junction in. Our junction out is going to be here. Page up. Over we go. Ah, so you don't like that bit. Okay. So let's change this approach. Might just change you completely and have you go like this instead. You know? And then this one can continue on and go over. And rejoin. Yeah! Doesn't that look delicious? Huh? Mmm. Oh, so good. So good. So that's on and off on this side. And then on this side we need off. Page up. That's on. And this will be off. And then just connect that. There we go. Then we go to the off-ramp. Is it called off-ramp? Highway ramp. Same thing. And we simply convert these roads to ramps. But you got to get the directions right. Because it won't naturally... It won't know. So you have to kind of make sure that it's right. Those two are good. Fantastic. And then on. And off. If you get this symbol, it means there's an issue. This dead end symbol. So there we go. Solved. So there's our new highway junction. So now the traffic would use that. Now what I didn't do is I didn't add a toll booth. Okay? And I now regret that. I need a toll booth. Any cars coming in, I want them to go through a toll. So I need to rethink this. Because this road here, I want it to become a toll. I want it to become a toll road. So, can I achieve that somehow? Can I modify this road here to become a toll? I don't think I can put one in there. It's just too big a building. But, can I put it in this way and then have them loop round? Probably not possible. So how about I just put the toll further down? I could put the toll here, maybe? I think I've messed up there. I think I've messed up a little bit. Oh, someone's died. Oh, I need to build a cemetery. I don't have cemeteries. So there's currently no corpse collection available. So let's just whack in a cemetery. There we go. People love cemeteries. Now those corpses can be buried in peace. So we've got traffic coming in. That's unfortunate. Can I have tourism? No, not yet. Okay. I'm pretty pleased with that junction. My only issue is that it's not a toll road. I want a toll booth. To modify it, it's a little bit of a pain. Not gonna lie. But I think I'm gonna try. So let's modify the off-ramp first, okay? One-way toll booth. Two-way toll booth. One-way toll booth is what we want. So let's have it about here. Shite. How's this going to work? Ah, it's so pretty. I don't really want to change it. Ah, what if I put it there? What if I put it in there? Do you think that would connect? With a little cheeky modification, would it connect? Oh, I don't know. I've screwed it up. I'd have to really modify it for the toll booth, and I don't really want to modify it that much. I'm just going to leave that junction. I'm going to leave it. Forget about it. I'm going to leave that junction as it is. I'll put the toll booths in further along here at some point. I'll change this junction. But for now, we're just going to keep that junction because we're not progressing and we really need to do that. So, this area is all good. We need some more housing. And we need like a shed load of it. So this is going to become like a farm estate. So let's not do that. Let's develop this one. And then we can make a junction here as well. So let's just bust that all the way to there. Like so. Find the center one. Oh, I don't know where the center one is, so we just have to find it this way. Ah, got to change the roads. Let's whack in the junction, not the junctions, the cul-de-sacs, the little suburban areas. There's one, there's two. And winkies. And just hook those up. It doesn't matter if it's not dead in the middle, which it is, because I'm super skillful, but there we go. More housing. Residential's what you need. Give me the residential. Gonna need water. Definitely gonna need water. Whoop. Right, how much money have I got? 100 grand. There's another big upgrade I need to do in a sec. And that is hot water. Hot water will mitigate your fuel costs because you won't be using electricity to heat your water. So we need that. I just need to get this power connected. Such a pain, power. I much prefer to have my buildings just hooked up and connected together. But until I get this junction in and get the building in, it's not there yet. But this junction's pretty. I like this junction. I like it. Need some more of them, though. Need more junctions like this, you know? Let's try and hit a milestone. Because I think I will get tourism. Yeah, I get tourism on the next one. Okay. We get tourism when we get bus station. Sweet. So, whilst I'm waiting for that to happen, I think I'm going to go ahead and build another junction. So, we go to roads. We need the off-ramp. Like so. Not going to make it a toll road. There's off-ramp. On-ramp. Page up. Over to there. You connect up. Thank you. I need to extend my cheeky highways a little bit. Just extend a little bit. Thank you. Thank you. And then we need to connect that back on. And here we need off-ramp. Whoop. Whoop. And then on. I love these junctions. You can do more elaborate junctions. There's nothing really preventing you from being crazy elaborate with them. And that's always good fun. But for now, for this video, I prefer my simple junctions. I think they work very well. Don't have any particular issue with this kind of junction. So, you know, that's always good. I'm thinking, I've left such a big space that this row, I could get some cheeky buildings in here. Like some office buildings or something, and I think that might look quite cool. But it makes a triple junction, which, if I'm honest, is a little bit of a problem. So I'm going to delete that. Nice in theory, not going to do it. Right, next junction is done. No freaking milestone, though. What's the dealio? Housing's coming in. So nearly there. I can put in some more... Ah, look, here we go. Here's some areas we can develop. So let's put in regular commercial here. Oh, no, I don't want regular. Oh, okay. Well, no. Let's dezone that. I don't want regular commercial there. I want it to be hotels. Let's put in regular commercial here. Yeah, let's do that. Issues with housing. No, still need more commercial. Maybe I can develop one of these. Maybe I can do something like this, because this one's not going to be a junction. So if I did that, and then just hook that up, that will work. Yeah, let's do that. Make you residential. Right near the motorway, though. Oh, that's a bit awkward. They're not going to like that noise. They are not going to like that noise. Not at all. Yeah, not going to like that. Oh, they need water. Sorry, my apologies. Let's just extend this one because I've already built it lined up. And then figure out where this one needs to go. Yeah, we got tourism. Whoop! Tourism. Every time you hit a milestone, it slows down again. Just saying. That's why it's... And I like playing this on max speed because I like to see the progress. I like it to develop quickly. Just because I've played a lot of games, really. Right, so that's that done. That's that. Hot water. Ah, no, let's get this tourism district in. Because that can develop whilst I go. So, can I get just one pipe in there? Yeah. Perfect. Right, so we go back to our districts. We need to paint in this whole area. I find it's always best to do the edge and then fill it in. Because it's a bit weird how it works. Every time it hits a junction, it bulges out. See that? Junction, bulge, bulge. It's a bit weird. But I do the edge. So all of this will be hotels. There we go. Riverside Hotels. And then you can just clean it up with right mouse. Just see, but again, junctions, it just doesn't like it for some reason. It gets a bit funny about it. But as long as you don't overlap into other zones, you're fine. Like the road can be okay. Come on, there we go. There we go. Sweet. Tourism. Ah, it's beautiful, beautiful tourism area. So let's just go ahead and fill all of that in. Yeah. Ah. So many friggin' hotels. It's going to look so good. Because hotels can grow quite tall, so I like it. I like it that it's going to be by the waterside and look like that. There we go. Let's go and have a little looky. So some have already come in. You can see they're much taller than anything I've built so far. Ah, delicious. Let's just check my bouncy castle situation. Yeah, just as I suspected, bouncy castle situation has occurred. So let's whack in some more bouncy bouncies. Make everyone super happy. Are they going to turn super happy? No. Let's get another bouncy castle in. Yeah, not bad, not bad. One in there. That'll do. Well, I'm not happy about your happiness. Let's whack one in there. Okay, fine. And then just 4 here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I don't know if you can hear that little ding ding sound. That's something leveling up. That ding 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 ding. So add the tram lines. We've got 250,000 now coming in. So we've got loads of cash. And the next section will be transportation. But we're probably going to get to the end of the video before we get to that point, unfortunately. If you want to see me continue it, let me know. Or you want to see some more City Skylines, more than welcome to see it, buddy. More than welcome. Just let me know. You tell me. You tell me what you want to see, and I'll do it if I feel like it. There we go. Do those ones. Now, if you ask me, this is a pretty friggin' efficient city. There we go. Done. Let's do hot water. So we need a space for hot water. Hot water generates a certain amount of noise pollution. So let's just let's extend this up here. There we go. And we're going to whack it in here. So we go to hot water, and I'm going to have a geothermal heating plant. Boop. And then we add our existing pipeline to it. And then all you've got to do is upgrade the pipes. Now, it's expensive to upgrade. I'm not going to lie. I'm probably going to burn a lot of this 280. But as long as you work out from the heating plant, okay? Don't start on the other side of town and then not join it up. That could be a disaster. Always work out from the plant. Whoop. Is it powered? No, it's not powered. Need some power. I'm going to have an oil plant. A bit more expensive, but I can afford it. Going to live a little and have some extra power. Oh, you need a pipeline, do you? 90%, 90 degrees. Thank you. Go back to upgrading. Right, now that's hooked up, people will get heating. So let's continue this along here. See, once you start doing the heating, people will complain and want the heating. So it's best to get it done all in one sitting. It will reduce your electricity costs by quite a bit, because they won't be using electricity for heating. And also, it makes people happy as well. So there we go. That's that. How much have I got left? 133,000. You notice that everything I've wanted to do, I've had the cash available. So you have to kind of budget in that respect. You need to make sure that you have some cash floating around, like to complete your project. Like, for example, if I couldn't complete my motorway junction, then my city wouldn't be connected. It would be a disaster. You know? So you have to kind of save a bit before you do a big spend to make sure you can complete the infrastructure of the project so it benefits you. There we go. Everyone now has hot water. Now, we've got a few abandoned buildings going on. People are complaining about not having enough workers. So basically, I need to create a shed load more in residential. But we don't really have super developed areas available. I'm reluctant around the motorway, but this whole area could become residential. But it's so near to the highway that it feels like it would be better served to be industrial. So the question is, where do I develop? Do I put residential near the highway? I don't want to. Hang on a second. I can go here. I'm going to go here. I know this is all farmland, but I'm just going to build over it because needs must, and we need some more residential. Come on, click to the line. There we go, thank you. Whoop. And then some more roads. It's a shame. In an hour, really, you're just going to get yourself stable and up and running. You're not going to get the super lovely little extra detail bits in unless you're on like free build. So you can see that what I've done, it looks pretty cool and it definitely makes you cash. And then all the fun stuff comes later. because it's got to be economically viable. You know, you've got to have a bit that looks like this. It's just too efficient. You've got to have it, and then you can do all the little fun, nuanced things. That's the fun bit. Okay. Well, having a working city is cool as well. Right, that's that residential in. Smack bang in the middle of this prime friggin' real estate farmland, but what can you do? I'm really far off a milestone. Really far. What can I show you? A bus station. We can get a bus station in. So with the bus station, eventually I will have a football stadium by my bus station, and like it will be like a central hub. Let's show you a double road. So I'm going to have a double road with tram lines, which is going to be here. I know I'm quite near a motorway junction, but I'm just going to change those roads. I know this isn't going to be a junction, so I'm going to upgrade this road to a double road. There we go. Disconnected my power lines, unfortunately, but I'll just hook those back up. And we're going to go bus station. So a bus station's about 120 grand, if I'm not mistaken. 65. Ah, that's definitely changed. They've definitely made that cheaper. That is way, way cheaper than I remember it. So we're going to leave it 2 from the edge because we're going to have a metro station at some point, and they're 2 by 2. So we got our bus station, right? There we go. 1 bus station, and I'm going to have a road going in here for future developments, i.e. the stadium. So let's just do that, like so. Great. We need some water. We need some power. Let's just do... Is that people complaining about water? It is. Okay. Well, let's just fix that as well. I do only have the one water grabber, though, admittedly. So I'm not surprised they're complaining. Let's just get 2 more of those. And then they kind of complain about water and poop at the same time. So just upgrade them both. Like... If they're complaining about one, it's only a matter of moments before they're complaining about the other. Just saying. Right, let's get back to the bus station. So we go bus routes. Now what I like to have is, because with the football stadium, you have like match day, and you can make public transport free for that day. And if more people go to your games, it's better. I need a bus depot. Bus depot or biofuel buses. I'm going to go for biofuel buses. There we go. So you got our depot in. They're a little bit more expensive to run, but why not? So we just start here. And let's start from nearby and work our way out. So we're going to start here. We're going to go like this. You can see people like buses. And the buses will go into the little cul-de-sacs. So that they're not competing directly with the trams. But yeah, if you want to take a bus and then jump on a tram, you can. You see? Because all the buses will go back to this central point. So it's a different mode of transportation. It's a different thing. It will take you to this central point. So if you want to go to a specific sector, you can go direct. And then if you need to move from there, you can take a tram. There we go. Let's do another one. There we go. I didn't realise bus stations were so much cheaper. That's really nice that they've made them cheaper, because they're only bus stations, you know. Here. Whoop. There we go. Isn't that delicious? Oh, it's so satisfying. So satisfying. Let's send the bus back. There we go. Again, once you've got to have enough routes. Ah, this one. That should have been included on this other route, but I'm just going to combine it on this next one. So it will go there, and then it will visit this one. So it's a slightly longer... No. It's a slightly longer bus route. And then we've got the school. Okay, so that does work out, actually. And then back you go. Whee! Now, there's a bit of a traffic jam with buses to begin with, but that calms down. Don't worry. It will calm down. So now we need to go across the river. So we need a bus route for here. Always save your last bus route to connect to another bus station. If you need another bus station, normally I just have 1, but in light of them being so much cheaper, I'm considering having 2, just so it's cool. You know? Which I don't think is an issue. This one goes out to here. There we go. Trash collection is becoming an issue. I think my landfill is probably filled up. And it's only the one recycling depot managing everything. I think that that's the case. So once I've done this last bus, I will look into that. Whoop. I will need to make some kind of garbage super zone. There we go. Buses are going. So as you can see, we've got a little bus station. People are riding on the bus. I doubt it's making me money, but it makes people happy, so that's also cool. There we go. So for football match day, the stadium will be near here. The buses can get into where they need to go. There'll be a metro station for Metro Connect, and you can get onto the tram line because the tram line's very, you know, very there. Yeah, so the landfill is full. So let's just start emptying that. Oh, I can't empty it. Oh, okay. Let's deal with the trash issue. Oh, I didn't change that. Let's see. Where can my trash super zone be? Maybe this could be my trash super zone. This area with these. I don't know. It's prime real estate, that. I don't really want to have that for trash. Maybe trash could be here? If there's going to be industry anyway. It's by a junction. Yeah, let's have some recycling here. Let's just whack in a load of recycling places. There you go. Go on, just recycle. That's enough. Let's just have that. That's a little squiggly. Don't like that. Just a little... Okay, there we go. Alright, you're connected. There we go. That should solve the trash problem. There's quite a lot of trash going on, but... Oh, what's your problem? Low land value? Not enough customers. Still need more people. Okay, alright, fine. But there we have it. So we are starting to have a trash issue. Some more highway junctions. The recycling should really help out with that. I've just, like, what? Increased our collection of trash by 5-6 times. So that's pretty good. Need for a police station. So we're starting to get some growing pains. You know, we've got some growing pains going on. Nothing too major. Nothing that can't be solved. But we are getting to that point where we need to start thinking about extra things. We're definitely going to need a bigger police station. Oh, it's a bus stop. I don't want a bus stop. I want a tram stop. Let's just complete this grid. Whoop. Delicious. Let's have a tram stop outside the bus station. There we go. Much better. Oh, I could just watch this game all day. I could just watch it all day. It's so satisfying. I wonder how much money we are making, or losing, should I say, on the public transport. So look, the buses are incredibly expensive. 2,800 expenses. So you're not making a cash back. You're not. As the population increases, more people use public transport. So there's the possibility of it then doing it. But to start with, it's definitely more about making people happy than anything else. Oh, there we go. We've got blimps. We've got metro. IT cluster. All of these things. Prisons. High density residential, high density commercial, and office zones. I'm going to put those in. I'm going to show you those. I'm just going to put those in now, just so you can see them, just as we end. So we've got this area in here. I'll be honest, I kind of want to add more in here. Yeah, that will work. We can do that. Okay, cool. So that will be... So let's have high density residential here. High density commercial in the middle. And in these bits that are like really horrible. There we go. And on this section we can have not just office space, but IT office space, because it's really, the buildings are really tall. But I think we need a university for anyone to go into those jobs. But let's just whack it in and see what happens. Whoop. There we go. Office space. IT. Offices. Ah, yeah, okay. So some buildings are going in. Yeah, look at those! Look at those buildings! Woo! Big buildings. Big buildings by the highway. Love it. Right, you got some power issues over here, have you guys? Let's get in a couple of wind turbines. Whoop. There we go. Sweet. That should help the power issue. So we've got our hotels. Clearly there's not enough people coming into the hotels. We're having some issues. The land isn't as developed as it should be. We haven't been able to grow as fast as we could. Power's still an issue. Why is power still an issue? Shouldn't be. I thought I fixed it. Well, I have been building a lot of buildings, so let's just... Ah, it's wonky. I hate wonky. Wonky pipes. No, it's no good. Still power issues. Alright. Alright, I'll fix you. I'll fix the power issue. Let's just whack in some more power stations. There we go. Oh, I don't think they were connected. They might not have been connected. Maybe that was the issue. Could have been. Right, there we have it. I think that's all we're going to be able to do. I'm happy I got to show you the IT buildings, because I think they're really satisfying to look at, those skyscrapers. So now we're getting to the point where we can really, like... You can start seeing things develop, and you can start seeing how you want it to go, and... You know, all the little nuances of the city. Excuse me. Why is there so many buses here? There's a lot of buses right behind those trams. Off you go, buses. There's a lot of buses going on. Oh my god, look at all my buses. Oh, there's so many buses. Okay, I'm really happy with this city. Not bad for an hour's work, huh? Not bad, not bad at all. Not too shabby. 1 hour. 1 hour city. YT. Normally I just mash the keyboard. Normally that's what I do. Right, there we go. There's our city. There's so much more to the game than I've shown you. There really is so much more. If you want to, you can just friggin' go to natural disasters. And you can just destroy... Where are natural disasters? Yeah, you can just go natural disasters. And if you really want to, you can friggin' just drop in a massive meteorite. You can just do that. You know, you can bring in a tsunami. You can cause a fire. You can do some lightning. You can make a sinkhole. You know, you can do all of these things. You know, you can increase the scale of disaster. Any of those happening? Or have I got disasters off? Earthquake? I think I've got disasters off. Well, never mind. Oh no, here we go. And it comes. Oh, right in the middle of the high-tech housing. Oh no. Oh man. Oh god. So yeah, so basically now. Oh, it's lighting in. Oh man, it's rapture. Look at that crater. Oh no, another meteor's coming in. Oh! It hit the. Did it hit the school? It hit the school. Oh god, think of the children. The poor children. Where's the tsunami? Oh god, I think there's another meteor. One's bad, but 3, that's just tough luck, that is. Oh, that was the bigger one. I think that was the bigger one, yeah. Oh my, yeah, that's a lot bigger. Where's my tsunami? I asked for a tsunami. Where's my tsunami? I want my tsunami. Give me my tsunami. Come on.
Earthquake is occurring. Don't panic and wait for help if you are in the affected area.
I'll be okay. Tsunami? Tsunami? I wish it was daytime for this. Where's my tsunami? Give me my friggin' tsunami. Well, while we're waiting, I'm Vitable. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope it's a bit of an insight into the game and what's involved. I really have only barely scratched the surface with the extra details, so it can get really complicated. It's a really, really fun game. I'd heavily recommend it. If you enjoyed what you've seen here or you want me to have a look at a game, let me know. You can join us on the Discord if you want to come out and hang out. It's all good. It'll be fun. You can also support me via Patreon and PayPal. And yeah, that's about it really, guys. In the meantime, take care of yourselves. Please, if you do like this video, drop a like, drop a comment. And if you want to put some of the other episodes on and watch those while you're doing your homework or housework or whatever, then that would be really appreciated too. In the meantime, I've been Taylor. Thanks so much, guys. I'll take care. I'll see you soon.